part. So 17 and 20, between that age range when I was planning, clicking, figure out what I wanted to do. I knew the end goal is to get rich though. The end goal is always to get rich, get wealthy. That's the end goal. So I was just trying to figure out what to do to get to that end goal. Whether it was sneakers, selling candy, whatever you might have it, consulting, that's the end goal. But you know what I mean, certain things I was passionate about. But I was thinking like, what's some things I tell my younger self, you know what I mean? And we can get right into it. So the first one will be to start now, bro. Like, what's good, fam? Welcome back to J Russ TV. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that like, that comment, that subscribe button if you find it entertaining. We cover all things business, sneakers, and overall just self-improvement. Most importantly, get into the bag, get into the pape. If you're returning to my channel, appreciate you for tuning back in, fam. Hit that like. You already know we coming with another banger. We coming with a banger, you feel me? But I'm turning 25 in 2 days for March 23rd. I'm turning 25, quarter century, bruh. And I was just thinking like, what's some things I tell my younger self, bruh? You know, I feel like my whole journey, my whole entrepreneurship journey, my whole business journey, things just clicking for me. It probably happened like 2012, but I feel like really growing into it, figuring out what I wanted to do, for the most part, was like 2016, 2017. So I was 16, 17 years old, you know, about to graduate high school and stuff like that. And then I'll say 17, 12, 17, and 20 was the two big ones. But I'll say 17, 20, you know, those were the two, because those were like 3 years apart. So 17 and 20, between that age range when I was planning, clicking, figure out what I wanted to do. I knew the end goal is to get rich though. The end goal is always to get rich, get wealthy. That's the end goal. So I was just trying to figure out what to do to get to that end goal. Whether it was sneakers, selling candy, whatever you might have it, consulting, that's the end goal. But you know what I mean, certain things I was passionate about. But I was thinking like, what's some things I tell my younger self, you know what I mean? And we can get right into it. So the first one will be to start now, bro. Like this is like key, and this not in no particular order, but start now, bruh. You know, a lot of people think they have time. You know what I mean? You need to start now. Whether you 17, 18 years old about to graduate, or you 35, 55 years old, you need to start now whatever you're trying to do, because time fly. 2025 just started, and it's already March. About to be end of March. Quarter one is already done. And it's like, what have you done? What have you accomplished so far? You know, are you still in the same spot? Are you still saying, I'm going to start this, but you still ain't started yet? You know what I mean? So it's like, you need to start now. And that's my main thing. So I want to keep this video quick, concise, helpful, give y'all some good game. My main thing, starting now, saving. You need to start saving. You need to be putting 20% of everything you make up, check up, bro. I put it in an account you can't see. Personally, I use iLive savings account. I use a high yield savings account. That's why I put my cash in. 20% of everything you make need to go up, bruh. Off rip. You know what I mean? Working out. You know, if you're working out, man, you need to start now. Start today. Put that cheeseburger down. I eat whatever I want for real, but I work out consistently, and I've been doing it for over a decade consistently. So it's like, I've taken times where like I might go a couple months without working out because it's a slump, but that's only been like COVID, when COVID happened, and like 2022 it happened for a couple months. But I usually bounce back within a couple weeks, couple months. Like it's never too long. But even then I can afford to, because like I didn't put so much work in, so you know what I mean, it's not that hard for me. But for people out there who might not like how you really look, get in the gym. Gym is one of the best ways to build confidence for yourself, you know, and you know, you just feel good, you get that workout high. You never regret going to the gym, bruh. And you can really, I see it as like, you can really customize your whole body. You can customize your body. It's a customizable shop. You can go in and you can just do what you want. You want to get bigger, you want to get smaller, you want to get more tone. You do whatever you want, bruh. But start now. No, go to the gym. Sign a gym membership. $30 a month. It ain't even that much. Planet Fitness 10. Put it in your calendar, bruh. Put it in your calendar, bruh. Put it in your calendar. Another thing I say is start investing too. Start investing, the earlier the better. You know, I will open up a brokerage account. You can do research, open up a brokerage account. I'll probably make a video on this, but start investing, open a brokerage account, and invest in low cost ETFs is where you should invest in. So like VOO, S&P 500. Just start putting money in there. Whatever extra money you can put in, just put in that. And don't even worry about it. Just don't look at it, bro. Just start there. It's easy as that. But yeah, that's the main point. Just start now. That's the first point. Overall, you need to start now, bro. And stop waiting. No more waiting. Whatever you trying to do in life, just start now. Number 2 is going to be learn a high income skill. Learn a high income skill. Emphasis on high. Emphasis on high. You know, this is crucial. This is crucial. And I'm going to use my life as a template. You know, so I'm not just talking. I'm going to use my life as a template. Well, going back to starting now, gym, investing, I started all that early. 17, as soon as I turned 14 years old and got into high school, I've always been in the gym working out. I ran cross country. I did all that stuff. You know what I mean? And it's bled into my life so much where it's more than just working out. It's showing up for yourself. It's being consistent and being mentally tough. You know, I feel like it's different. If you work out, you know what I'm talking about. But regarding to learning a high income skill, you know, when I graduated high school, I was kind of like, what do I want to do? You know what I mean? I know I wanted to make a lot of money, good money. So I went to school. I went to Loyola University for 2 years, and I studied mechanical engineering. I'm not going to lie to you. It was hard. Mechanical engineering was very hard. I failed a lot of classes. I dropped a lot of classes. My GPA was under like a 2.0. You know? I still got my report card. I need to print it out and put it in here as motivation. But I just thought like, I was like, bro, like I'm failing freshman year, sophomore year of college. You stressed out. Everybody partying and stuff, and you in the books. I was doing tutoring. I was doing everything I could, bruh, to pass. And I tried. And I never like to give up. But I tried. But it got to a point where I said I can't do no more. So I switched my major to business. And it was a lot more, I want to say easier, but it was low stress. Low stress for sure. Accounting was hard and finance was hard, but you know what I mean? The point is to learning a high income skill is that I went for a skill major, you know, that pays well, over 6 figures, career salary. Now, you don't always have to go to school, but I do advocate getting your education. So whether that's a trade, military, I'll say trade, military, certs is cool too, but me personally, I like having a degree. It's more solidified for me. I wouldn't be comfortable being old and just having certificates for real. That's just me. Not saying you can't get in the door without it or with it, but me personally, I like to have I like having a bachelor's degree, and I'm thinking about getting my master's too. So yeah, but anything you do, you need to see how much is your career salary. You know what I mean? You know, and I always emphasize with university. If you go into school and it's costing you $60,000 a year, how much does your major max salary make? You know what I mean? If it's ceiling $70K, ceiling career salary, how you gonna pay off your debt? And that's one of the video I'm gonna do too, as far as how I flipped the $25,000 loan, how I forexed it. I flipped it to pay me 4x my investment, that $25,000. So I'm gonna make another video on that, but I still want to keep this short and sweet. Learn a high income skill. Don't gotta be. It's not rocket science. We have ChatGPT. Go to Google. What are the top high income skills, bro? Do it, bro. Do it, bro. It's crucial. The economy is too expensive right now. The economy is too expensive. It's too expensive. The next one is going to be start a small service business. Excuse my handwriting was bad, but I don't get paid for my handwriting. Okay, so the third point is start a small service-based business. The reason for this is because it teaches you so many valuable skills in life. I can't get into all of it right now. I'm trying to keep this video short, but it teaches you so many valuable skills in life, from building a logo, learning how to talk to clients, learn how to market, learn how to run a business, you know, through trial and error, how to really grow. You know what I mean? It teaches you all those good skill sets that you need, and honestly, in my life. And also, you're starting something, a foundational you're building a foundation to be able to use what you've learned, those skills, and apply it to real life, your career, and any other business you may want to start in the future. So you're starting early. You're starting early. Like the point of this video was what I would tell my younger self. You're starting so early right now where you have time to make mistakes, get it wrong a couple times, but then by the time you 23, 22, if you start as a teenager, you kind of got an idea of what you don't like already. So it's like you can hone in a little faster. You know what I mean? And also you had to generate some income, and not like no. When I mean small service-based business, I'm talking like barber, you resell, you do photography, you cook, you do plates, you do nails, you do hair, you do something service-based. So I'm like that, but build a brand, build a clientele over that. You don't gotta do the next. You don't gotta be the next Steve Jobs. That's what I be saying. You don't gotta be the next Steve Jobs, brother. You don't gotta be the next Steve Jobs, little brother. You just gotta duplicate a model that's already working. I did sneakers, bro. I built a brand off of sneakers, and I go into my next point: building a brand and being respectable. That's my third point. These all gonna bleed into each other, in all honesty. So I might flip flop the different points, but these are the main points. Hope y'all can see this. Build a brand. That's my next point, which is build a brand. These all gonna bleed into each other, honestly. But you gotta build a brand that's your own brand. Now, I feel like starting a small service-based business, that can lead to building a brand as well. Like I was known for selling sneakers. That was my brand for a while. Now it's kind of just business, you know. But build a brand in a sense of character, having good character, treating people nice. So where people always remember you and be like, yeah, he was always cool, he was always chill. Not no, he was always rude, he always was cursing, he was just mad all the time. Nope, you don't want to be remembered like that. You want to be remembered as a person who was staying 10 toes, you was cool, you did good business. You know what I mean, you did truth, you were a well-rounded American citizen, bruh. You know, people say good things about you, you know what I mean. I've seen plenty of times when people, they just bully other people, or they talk down on them, or they spaz out, and next thing you know, that person be the one interviewing for a job. You never know, you know what I mean, or refer you, or it could be your next big break. You never really know. So you want to build a brand that you want to build a good foundation, so people, when opportunities present themselves, people would think of you in a positive light. You know what I mean? And my last point is going to be take calculated risks. Take calculated risk. Big on the calculated. Big on the calculated. Yeah, y'all get the point. Build a brand. Take calculated risk. That's the last point. Take calculated risk. I took plenty of calculated risks in my life, man. Some of them hit well, some of them didn't do so well, but the ones that hit, it makes up for all the L's, man. I'm telling you, the one that hit make up for all that. And I've seen it multiple times. Now I'm gonna give an example. That's something I've been trying to do too, give examples for each point. So for me, for example, with my sneaker business, there's times where I put plenty of risk on a sneaker where I wanted to invest $1,000 into it and get a full size run, and you're not really sure if this sneaker is going to sell. You know, now you did your research, you believe it's going to sell, it's going to resell for these prices, but you never really know what the market would do once it drops. This could be sneakers. I've done this with stocks as well, but you invest your money into it, but you've done your research enough where it's a pretty much likely chance that your end goal will be complete. You know what I mean? The calculated risk, the risk pays off. You know, so you're not gonna get nowhere without taking risks. You gotta take risks. You gotta bet on yourself every time. Every time it's a hit. Well, Larry June said, he said, I'm gonna bet on myself every time it's a hit. You feel me, Big Sean, Larry June? It's a hit. So you got to take calculated risks. That's the only way you really gonna get far in life. I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't take calculated risks, man. So yeah, let's just recap. Start now, man. Start now. No more excuses. Start today, right now. Whatever you want to start that business, go do that logo. You need to get in the gym. Go get a membership now. Hit tonight. Start, just walk 3 miles, bro. That's all you gotta do. You know what I mean? If you try, you know, whatever you try and do, just start now. Learn a high income skill. America is expensive as crap. From when I was 18 to 25 now, in that little bit of years, things have doubled. You know what I mean? With what I'm making right now, I should be able to buy a single family home and a nice big body Benz. But unfortunately, I can't because everything's expensive, way more expensive. You know? So you need a high income skill to keep up with the wages and inflation and cost of living. You need a high income skill. Do your research on what those are. It's a lot out there. Start a small service-based business. These teach you the best fundamentals of business. You get real life experiences. You get to know how to deal with customers. You can manage your money. It's a good practice to have, and it will bleed into other areas of life. Build a brand. You always want to be known for something good. You want, if someone thinks of something, you want them to think of you and be like, "Bet he would be the perfect one for the opportunity," or, you know, he cool. I'm gonna invite him out to this little exclusive gathering out in the city. You know, VIP only, but I know him, so he cool, he business, he stay intent. Build a brand people want to know you good about. And lastly, take calculated risks. You ain't gonna be nowhere without taking no risk, man. You might lose, you gonna win some, you gonna lose some. But the ones that hit, they always gonna hit. Appreciate y'all tuning into the video, man. If you made it this far, make sure to hit that like, that comment, subscribe, and let me know if y'all rocking with these type of videos, this setup, all that good stuff. And appreciate y'all for rocking with me. And let's keep getting to it, man. 2025, B-Day in 2 days. It's March 21st, Friday. This is what I would tell my younger self. Plenty more, but this is the gist right now. Peace.